Hello everyone and welcome back to the Till Death Paranormal podcast. I'm Si.
And I'm Claire.
And this week we're diving into haunted locations. And today we're covering a place that USA Today has named the #1 most haunted destination in America.
We're talking about the Zak Bagans Haunted Museum in Las Vegas, Nevada. 33 rooms packed with allegedly cursed and haunted objects from around the world, all housed inside a mansion that's supposedly haunted on its own.
If you've watched Ghost Adventures on the Travel Channel, then you'll probably know Zak Bagans. Yeah. He's the host, the paranormal investigator who's been hunting ghosts since 2008. And in 2017, he opened this museum to house his personal collection of the most dangerous paranormal artifacts he's collected over his career.
Now, we're talking about the Dybbuk Box, which we covered in another show.
Yeah.
He's got Peggy the doll, who apparently causes heart attacks just by looking at her.
Good girl.
We've got Dr. Kevorkian's death van.
Yeah.
Kevorkian, sorry. There
Kevorkian,
we go, I said it right.
Nice.
The Devil's Rocking Chair from The Conjuring case, Ed Gein's Cauldron, and the staircase from the Gary, Indiana Demon House.
Indiana.
It's
you
been
so
a long...
close.
I know.
3 words at the end of that sentence.
I know. Just one sentence and 3 fucking words.
Terrible. And all of it is inside the Vanguard Mansion, a building constructed in 1938 that has its own dark history of occult rituals performed in the basement during the 1970s.
Now, people have fainted, gotten nosebleeds, experienced anxiety attacks, and even had heart problems just from being inside this building. Zak himself rarely goes into certain rooms because the energy is just so intense.
Yeah, every visitor has to sign a waiver before entering, acknowledging the potential for spiritual or paranormal interactions. You're literally signing away your right to sue if something supernatural happens to you.
Nice. That's happening in a lot of places.
There's
now.
quite a few places now that have to do this for legal reasons.
Oh yeah, it's always
Have you read the small print?
Legal and health and safety. So today we're taking you through the complete history of this location, how the mansion became haunted, how Zak acquired it, and the most dangerous objects inside, and what people are experiencing when they visit right now in 2025.
Indeed, this is the story of Zak Bagans' Haunted Museum.
It is indeed.
Let's get into it.
Said I do and now we're stuck, going through life without much luck. Suckers up in and hold your breath, swear together now till death.
Alright, so before we get into the Zak Bagans stuff and all his collection,
Indeed.
we need to talk about the building itself, Si.
Correct.
So, because the Vanguard Mansion has been considered haunted way before Zak even bought it.
That's right. The mansion is located at 600 East Charleston Boulevard in downtown Las Vegas.
Doesn't it sound nice?
Boulevard.
Doesn't it sound nice?
Because it's got the word boulevard in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair play. It's just 1 block off the Las Vegas Strip.
I didn't realise it was actually that close.
I know, it's literally, 1 road away.
1 block.
Yeah. It's an 11,000 to 13,000 square foot property, although sources differ on the exact size that it is. It was built in the Tudor Revival architectural style, whatever the shit that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
No?
It was constructed in 1938 by a prominent Las Vegas businessman named Cyril Vanguard and his wife Lottie. And when I say prominent, I mean the guy basically helped build Las Vegas into what it is today.
Yeah, Cyril Vanguard arrived in Las Vegas in 1907 when he was just 18 years old. He started out as an ice wagon driver, literally delivering blocks of ice door to door in the desert heat.
But he was ambitious. By 1911, he'd gotten into banking. He helped found the Southern Nevada Power Company, which is now NV Energy, the main power company for the entire state of Nevada.
Crazy ambitious. Done well. He and Lottie were heavily involved in social organisations. The Rotary Club, Elks Lodge, Knights of Columbus. There's an elementary school in Las Vegas named after him. There's also Vanguard Avenue, which runs parallel to Charleston Boulevard.
So this was a respected respected wealthy family. They built this massive mansion in 1938, and at the time of it was one of the largest private residences in Las Vegas. The mansion was designed by architect H. Clifford Nordstrom.
The Vengerts lived in the house for decades. Family members passed away in the home over the years, which is normal for a house that old, but apparently their spirits never left.
After Cyril and Lottie died in the early 1970s, the family sold the mansion in 1972, and that's when things apparently got a lot darker.
The house was used for various purposes after the Vengerts left. It housed law offices, title companies. At one point it was a headquarters for the Nevada State Bar Association from 1997 until they moved to a different location.
But here's where the urban legends come in. According to multiple sources, long-time Las Vegas residents, people who lived near the property, trespassing teenagers, dark occult rituals were performed in the mansion's basement during the 1970s.
Teenagers who broke into the property reported seeing pentagrams etched into the basement floor, blood strewn across the walls, and evidence of satanic ceremonies and witchcraft rituals.
Now, we have to be clear, this is just a rumour and local legend.
Yeah.
There is no official police documentation or hard evidence proving this ritual has actually happened, but the rumours have been persistent for over 50 years.
Correct, but what is documented is that multiple people who worked in the building after the Vengerts died reported strange occurrences. Employees of the State Bar of Nevada complained about negative energy coming from the basement.
Yeah, and they'd even refused to go down there.
Yeah.
They reported feeling watched, feeling an overwhelming sense of dread. Some claim that they heard footsteps and voices when nobody else was in the building.
The mansion manager who oversaw the property before Zak bought it had installed surveillance cameras throughout the entire building, especially in the basement. Those cameras repeatedly captured the basement door opening and closing on its own.
Now, there was no breeze.
Nope.
There was no logical explanation. This heavy door would just swing open and slam shut by itself. This was documented multiple times on a video.
So by the time Zak Bagans found this property in 2015, it already had a reputation among locals as one of the most haunted buildings in Vegas, which made it perfect for what he had in mind.
Zak's company, Hellfire Media, purchased the Vengert mansion for $1.4 million in December 2015. He spent nearly 2 years renovating and transforming it into his haunted museum.
During the renovation, construction workers reported some bizarre experiences. Some walked off the job completely and refused to come back. This happened most frequently when workers were installing exhibits in the basement or in certain rooms.
Workers installing the staircase from the Demon House, which we'll get to later, literally ran out of the building mid-job and never returned. They refused to explain what they'd seen or even felt.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, what builder leaves a job?
Builders as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They're not exactly the most scared people, are they?
No.
On October 2nd, 2017, the Haunted Museum officially opened to us,
Yeah,
the public. And from day one, it became one of the most popular attractions in Vegas, a city that's not exactly lacking in entertainment options.
The museum has won numerous awards. USA Today named it #1 most haunting destination in America. It's won Best Attraction from Las Vegas Weekly and 5-time Best Museum from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
And it's not just a tourist trap. Serious paranormal investigators, historians, and even skeptics visit because the collection inside is genuinely historically significant, whether you believe in the paranormal or not.
So now let's talk about what's actually inside the museum. So, because Zak Bagans has been collecting allegedly haunted and cursed objects since he was 10.
Yeah, weird.
10 years old.
Weird kid.
Yeah.
He used to go to garage sales and estate sales with his mother, who owned an antique shop. He'd search for odd, creepy collectibles. Then in 2002, he had a life-changing experience.
Zak was living in an apartment in Trenton, Michigan, when he encountered the spirit of a woman. She made contact with him and he felt her presence. He later learned that a woman had committed suicide in his bathroom right before he moved in.
And that experience changed everything for him. He became obsessed with finding answers about the afterlife. He started using scientific equipment to try to communicate with the dead. And in 2004, he teamed up with Nick Roth and Aaron Goodwin to create Ghost Adventures.
Now, the show premiered in 2007 on the Sci-Fi Channel, then moved to Travel Channel in 2008. It's been running ever since, one of the longest running paranormal investigation shows in history, and throughout his travels, Zak collected objects.
So by 2017, he had this massive collection of supposedly haunted and cursed artifacts, and, well, he needed a place to house them. Enter Wenger Mansion.
Yeah. So let's go through some of the most famous and most dangerous objects that are in the museum right now. Starting with one you probably know of, and you have listened to the podcast, is the Dybbuk Box.
Yes, we did do an episode on the Dybbuk Box.
Still don't know if I believe it or not.
I know, but you'll have to listen to the episode and you decide for yourself. But it is known as the world's most haunted object. It's a wine cabinet that a man called Kevin Mannis originally sold on eBay with an elaborate horror story, but it has inspired movies like The Possession.
Zak bought the Dybbuk Box from Jason Haxton in 2016, and almost immediately after it arrived at the museum, mysterious protruding holes started appearing in the walls around the exhibit, like something was trying to break out from inside it.
Zak and a Las Vegas marketing executive both witnessed a black cloaked figure pass through the exhibit's closed door during a private tour. Multiple guests and staff have reported seeing this same shadowy figure.
Yeah, don't like it when it's shadowy. The Dybbuk Box, the Dybbuk Box has its own room in the museum. It's kept behind glass, surrounded by a protective circle of salt and sage. Viewing it is optional, and guests can skip that room if they want to.
Next up, you've got Peggy the doll. This is a 3-foot tall doll with blonde hair and glassy blue eyes, and Peggy is considered one of the most dangerous haunted dolls in the world.
The original owner bought Peggy at a car boot sale in England. She immediately started having nightmares and felt like she was being haunted by the doll. She contacted Jane Harris, a paranormal investigator who specialises in haunted dolls.
Jane and her team started investigating Peggy, and when they posted videos of the doll online, people who watched the videos reported having chest pains, nausea, crippling headaches, and even heart attacks.
Yeah, but not being anywhere near the doll.
No.
From just watching a video of the doll.
Cool.
Not
Weird.
even near it, yeah. So, how insane is that?
Pretty insane.
A video on your phone causing physical symptoms.
Powerful.
Mental.
At the museum, visitors are explicitly warned not to look Peggy directly in the eyes. She has her own room, and there's a spirit box set up so guests can attempt to communicate with whatever entity is attached to her.
Multiple people have fainted in Peggy's room. Nosebleeds are common, and heart palpitations. Some people feel an overwhelming sense of anxiety and dread just from being near her.
Yeah, it's a weird doll. Weird doll.
Very
God, dolls, man. But then there's the Devil's Rocking Chair. This is the actual chair used during the exorcism of 11-year-old David Glatzel in 1980, the case that inspired The Conjuring 3 and became known as the Devil Made Me Do It trial.
The Glatzel family had owned this rocking chair since the 1950s. In July 1980, young David started having nightmares about a man with big black eyes, a thin face, sharp teeth, and pointed ears. Basically a demon.
A demon, yeah. And David became possessed. And during the exorcism performed by Ed and Lorraine Warren, David was always sitting in this rocking chair. The chair is still stained with the holy water that Ed Warren used during the ritual.
The demon allegedly left David's body and entered Arne Cheyenne Johnson, David's sister's fiancé, who was present during the exorcism. Months later, Arnie stabbed and killed his landlord. In court, he claimed demonic possession as his defence.
Zak bought the Devil's Rocking Chair for $67,000, and immediately it started causing problems at the museum. Staff members would get into arguments and fights in the area near the chair. Doors would slam on their own, and lights would switch off.
6 different people suffered a severe illness from being near the chair. One person required back surgery after sitting in it, and it got so bad that in 2019, Zak temporarily shut down the exhibit.
It's a bit nuts, isn't it?
Yeah. How can you blame a chair, though?
Well, I mean, it depends on the chair, but some cause bad backs. Moving on to Dr. Jack Kevorkian's death van. Jack Kevorkian was known as Dr. Death. He performed over 130 assisted suicides in his Volkswagen van during the 1990s.
People would get into his van to end their lives. It's where they took their final breaths, and that kind of energy, death, pain, fear, despair, allegedly soaked into the vehicle.
Women especially report feeling sick near the van. They faint, they see shadow figures, and feel overwhelming sadness and dread. Some visitors refuse to go near the thing at all.
And then there's the Demon House staircase. This is possibly the most disturbing exhibit in the entire museum. It's the actual staircase from 200 Carolina Street in Gary, Indiana, the house at the centre of what's been called the most authenticated case of demonic possession in America.
The Ammons family, Latoya Ammons and her 3 children, moved into the house in November 2011, and almost immediately they experienced violent paranormal activity. Swarms of flies in winter, children being thrown across rooms, Latoya's 9-year-old son walking backwards up the wall in front of a nurse and a CPS worker.
Wow. The case was so extreme that the police, social workers, medical professionals and clergy all witnessed the activity. It was documented by the Indiana Department of Child Services.
Zak bought the house in 2014 for $35,000. He filmed a documentary there called Demon House. During filming, his cameraman was allegedly possessed and had to be taken to the hospital. The crew experienced ongoing technical failures and supernatural attacks.
After filming wrapped, Zak made the decision to bulldoze the entire house in 2016. He said the evil inside was too strong, too dangerous, and to leave it standing. But he salvaged the staircase and brought it to the museum.
The staircase now sits in a dimly lit corner on a bed of dirt from the original property. During installation, the construction workers ran out and never came back.
Visitors reported extreme nausea near the staircase. Some faint. People feel like they're being watched and like something malevolent is standing right behind them.
And those are just some of the objects.
Yeah, they're not even all of them, guys. That's just some.
There are over 30 rooms in this museum, each filled with supposedly haunted items. Bela Lugosi's cursed mirror, Charles Manson's TV, Ed Gein's cauldron, serial killer memorabilia, cursed dolls, possessed paintings. The list goes on.
Mental?
Yeah, there's a lot of things in that museum.
Yeah, I want to go.
Hell yeah, it'd be good, wouldn't it? I'd have a lot of items. But would you look into Peggy the Doll's eyes?
Yeah, we did when we watched that YouTube video.
Yeah, it's not that. Yeah. In IRL.
In IRL? Don't know. I'll see what the vibe was.
Would you get scared?
I'd have to see what the vibe is in there.
Oh, you and your vibes. You wouldn't even get past the lobby, would you?
Vibey, aren't
I don't like it in here.
No, the bit I don't like the look of from watching, I mean, I don't know if they mention it in this, so sorry, it might be a spoiler, is the clown bit.
Oh, yeah.
I won't like that, because for everyone, I don't like clowns.
Yeah, Claire's not a fan of clowns,
I hate them.
yeah.
Can't stand them.
I know, yeah.
And there's a bit in there that's just literally walk through a load of like circus stuff with clowns fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit I would not. That's a bit I'd literally shut my eyes and just power through.
Good grief.
But yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff in there.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see, wouldn't it? I'd go, like.
Yeah, I'd want to go.
But, you know.
I'd want to go to see all the stuff, like just to experience it and see if anything actually happens.
Yeah.
But then it'd still be a good like day out.
Oh, yeah,
it'd still
of
be good
course.
to go because there's a lot of interesting stuff because it is a museum at the end of the day.
Exactly.
If anything paranormal happened, it's just a bonus.
It's a win, yeah.
Yeah, but
It's an interesting thing anyway, isn't it?
yeah,
But it's nuts that you had to close exhibits down and stuff because
Yeah,
people
the chair.
Yeah, that's a bit. And obviously the house that the staircase was from.
yeah, he
He bought it
bulldozed
and he
the
just
house.
bulldozed it
Yeah.
because he thought it was too much going on. So I mean, he
Mad,
could have sold it and got his
Sold it
money
or
back.
rented.
Yeah, but
Rented it out.
instead just fucking fucked it off,
Yeah, which is weird.
flattened it.
Which is weird.
It is odd. I mean, he probably made his money back anyway from
Yeah.
doing a documentary on it and that, but still money in it.
Yeah, still money.
$36,000, still $36,000.
Exactly.
So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, strange. Talking of strange, do you like strange things? Alright, before we continue this episode, here's a quick word from our sponsor and friends over at Haunted.
This is actually really cool. So Haunted is a new map-based app for paranormal lovers. You open it up and it literally shows you haunted locations near where you're sitting right now.
Right now, yeah, it's like Google Maps but for ghosts. So you can read about each location, see other people's experiences, and even share your own encounters.
They're currently live over on Kickstarter, so if you want to help bring it all to life and maybe find out if your street's hiding something spooky, go check it out.
Just search Haunted on Kickstarter or hit the link in the show notes. Trust us, it's one of the coolest paranormal projects we've seen in ages.
Super duper cool.
I know, super duper cool.
Super
Back
duper cool.
to the episode, Claire.
Here we go. So, what actually happens to people when they visit the Haunted Museum? Because this isn't just, ooh, spooky vibes. People are actually reporting genuine physical and psychological symptoms when they're in this museum.
Well, first, let's talk about the tour itself.
Yeah.
So, tours are guided. You can't just wander around on your own, alright?
Yeah.
Groups are limited to 12 people per tour-ish, just to keep it controlled and obviously try and keep it safe.
Yeah, the standard tour lasts around 2.5 to 3 hours.
Long.
Yeah, it's a very long one. It's a
Yeah.
good one, that. You walk through creepy, winding hallways. You go through secret passageways and over 30 themed rooms. Some rooms have fog machines and theatrical lighting to set the mood. So, like I said, the circuit, like
Yeah,
with the
the
clowns
clowny
and
thing,
stuff.
yeah.
So you have all the different ones to go through.
In certain rooms, there are video screens where Zak appears and explains the objects and their histories. So, even though Zak isn't there in person most of the time, and he can't guarantee he'll be there when you visit, his presence is felt throughout.
Now, there's a basic tour and then there's the RIP All Access Pass, which costs extra. With the RIP Pass, you get extended access to the off-limited areas, including the basement where those alleged satanic rituals took place.
The basement is not part of the regular tour, as we just said, but there's a reason for that. Zak himself has said multiple times that he avoids the basement because the energy down there is intensely negative.
The people who've been to the basement report feeling physically ill, headaches, dizziness, nausea. Some feel like they're being pushed or grabbed. There's a surveillance camera down there that has captured the basement door opening and closing on its own multiple times.
There's also a late night flash night. Flash night?
Flashlight?
Weird. Glad I said that. Flashlight.
Oh, fucking hell, you said it now.
Yeah, it's a completely different thing.
Yeah.
Different tour altogether.
Yeah, so
there's a late night flashlight ghost tour experience that runs after hours. You go through the entire museum in the dark with just a flashlight.
basically like the Ghost Adventures crew.
Yeah, during and most ghost crews.
Yeah, everyone we watch.
Doing their investigations.
Yeah. You're given the same equipment Zak and his team use, spirit boxes and EMF detectors. You can attempt to communicate with the spirits directly. Only 30 people maximum are allowed in the building for these after-hours tours.
And this is where things get really intense, because when you remove the crowds and the lights, the paranormal activity increases.
People have captured EVPs, electronic voice phenomena, which is what that stands for.
Mm-hmm.
They've recorded temperature drops, EMF spikes near certain objects, and shadow figures moving through rooms on camera.
Remember that every single visitor, whether it's a daytime tour or a late night investigation, has to sign a waiver. And the waiver explicitly states that you understand the risks of spiritual or paranormal interactions.
The museum is not responsible if you ever have a heart attack, if you faint and hit your head, if you experience psychological trauma. You're acknowledging that you're entering at your own risk. Or if anything like that happens afterwards, it's on you.
Yeah, it's on you. You came.
Yeah.
And some people do experience things. Fainting is common enough that staff are trained to handle it. There are chairs positioned throughout the museum in case people need to sit down.
That's mad, isn't it?
I know.
In Peggy the Doll's room, multiple people per day, not just now and again, per day, report feeling dizzy or nauseous. Some get nosebleeds and heart palpitations are frequently reported.
Near Dr. Death's van, women especially report seeing that dark, shadowy figure, and some feel overwhelming sadness or anger that isn't even their own, like emotions are being projected onto them.
In the Devil's Rocking Chair exhibit, back when it was open, obviously it's closed now, people would feel sudden pain in their backs or necks just from standing near it. That's why Zak closed the exhibit back in 2019.
The Dybbuk Box room is optional, specifically because people have panic attacks in there. Some visitors feel an oppressive presence, like something evil is pressing down on them, pushing their chest.
Not nice, is it?
No.
There's a room with circus memorabilia.
This would be your favourite.
And clown dolls that freaks people out for obvious reasons. It would freak the fuck out. Even if you don't believe in the paranormal, being surrounded by creepy clown faces in dim lighting is unsettling, to say the least.
Well, yeah. Well,
I'd fucking hate it.
Krusty is alright, isn't he?
I don't mind. That's the only clown I've ever think's alright.
The museum also has an entire room dedicated to Charles Manson and serial killers. Manson's TV, teeth, personal belongings, John Wayne Gacy's artwork, the Killer Clown paintings, and Ed Gein's cauldron.
Some visitors report feeling watched in that room, like the objects themselves are aware of the people looking at them, which, if you believe objects can retain energy, does make sense. These items belong to some of the most evil people in history.
Now, skeptics will say that all of this is the power of suggestion. And we've discussed that multiple times. On this podcast, you go into a supposedly haunted museum or a supposedly haunted house, you are expecting to feel scared. So your brain creates the symptoms, it creates anxiety, it creates hyperventilation, and obviously psychological responses.
Then you've got the fog machines, the theatrical lighting, scary music playing in the background. It's all designed to make you feel uneasy. So of course people feel symptoms. It's a haunted house at Halloween basically, isn't it?
But believers point out that trained paramedics and police officers, people who are used to stressful situations, have had experiences in a museum. Medical professionals have even fainted. Skeptics who went in, not believing, have come out, left shaken.
And then there are the documented cases. The construction workers who fled and never came back. The surveillance footage of doors opening on their own, and the holes appearing in the walls around the Dybbuk Box.
Zak himself has filmed multiple Ghost Adventures episodes at the museum and captured some of his most compelling evidence there: orbs, shadow figures, EVPs, and physical objects moving on camera.
In 2020, during the COVID pandemic, when the museum was closed to the public, Zak and his team filmed a special called the Ghost Adventures Quarantine. They locked themselves in the museum for days and documented all the activity.
They captured anomalies on camera, recorded voices, experienced physical attacks. The footage is available to watch, and it's generally disturbing whether you believe it or not.
So we've covered the history, the objects, the experiences, but we also need to talk about the controversies surrounding the Haunted Museum, because not everyone is impressed by it at all.
No, I mean, first there's the criticism about provenance. Basically, can we verify that these objects are what Zak claims that they are?
Yeah, for example, Bela Lugosi's mirror. Lugosi was the famous actor who played Dracula in 1931 film. The museum claims his mirror is cursed and causes people who look into it to see disturbing images or even bleed from the eyes.
But historians and Lugosi experts have questioned whether that mirror actually belonged to him. There's no clear documentation proving its authenticity. Same with the Captain Smith mirror, allegedly from the Titanic captain. Dubious provenance.
Then there's the whole theatrical aspect of the museum. Critics say it's designed to manipulate visitors into feeling scared, and then people could attribute their anxiety to paranormal activity when it's really just good set for design.
The fog machines, the dim lighting, the creepy music, the videos of Zak warning you about danger, it's all psychological manipulation. You're being primed to feel afraid.
One particular harsh review came from the website Hyperallergic in 2019. The reviewer called the museum silly kitsch, I think that's what it says, kitsch, and compared it to waiting in line for a Disney World ride.
The review pointed out that Zak has an animatronic version of himself in the first room, like the Zoltar machines at the arcades, that lights up green and tells you about the adventure ahead, which is, it's kind of gimmicky.
Oh yeah, I just remember them from Big, the movie.
Yeah.
The same review criticised the museum for displaying photographs of actual torture victims, images taken by torturers themselves. These were real people who suffered horrifically, and now their pain is on display for entertainment.
And that's a valid ethical concern. There's a line between documenting dark history and exploiting human suffering for profit. Where that line is depends on your perspective.
Yeah. Another criticism is that Zak Bagans himself has a background in film and television production. He knows how to create compelling content, how to tell a story, and how to make something look paranormal on camera.
Ghost Adventures has been accused of fakery multiple times over the years. Critics say they use camera tricks, editing, and theatrical responses to make normal events seem supernatural.
And the museum is an extension of that. It's a curated experience designed to entertain. Whether the objects are generally haunted or not almost doesn't matter, it's about the show.
That said, there are also countless positive reviews. People who say it was the highlight of their Vegas trip. Paranormal enthusiasts who felt genuine activity. Even skeptics who admit the collection is historically fascinating.
TripAdvisor and Google reviews are mostly positive. People praise the knowledgeable tour guides, the pacing of the tour, and the sheer amount of content in those 33 rooms.
And the tickets sell out almost constantly. There's often a month-long wait to even get in. If it was just a gimmicky tourist trap, would it be this popular year after year?
As of 2025, the museum is still operating and busier than ever. It's open Wednesday through Monday, closed on Tuesdays, and tours start every 15 minutes throughout the day.
General admission is around $54. The RIP All Access Pass, which includes the basement and extended access, costs more. That's usually around $100, depending on the pricing at the time.
Children under 12 are not permitted. You must be at least 12 years old to enter, and proof of age is required. The museum contains mature content, disturbing imagery, and potentially traumatising exhibits.
No large bags, no outside food or drink. There's a bag check available. It's drug, alcohol and firearm free, which, given that it's in Las Vegas, is, well, rare. Probably rare.
Yeah. Photography is generally not allowed during the tour to preserve the experience for everyone and to protect certain objects, but you can take photos in designated areas.
Zak has expanded his haunted empire beyond just a museum, because in 2021 he teamed up with horror filmmaker Eli Roth to create an anthology series called The Haunted Museum for Discovery Plus.
The show dramatises the stories behind some of the museum's most famous objects: Peggy the Doll, the Devil's Rocking Chair, Charles Manson's TV, the Demon House Staircase. It's scripted horror shorts inspired by the real-life artefacts.
So whether you believe in the paranormal or not, Zak Bagans has created a paranormal entertainment empire. The museum is profitable, the TV show is successful, and his brand is recognised worldwide.
Is it real? Are the objects generally haunted? Or is it all just really effective marketing and theatrical set design?
Well, the truth is probably somewhere
in the middle.
Middling. Some objects likely have genuine historical significance. Some experiences people have are probably psychological, but some might be paranormal.
What we know for certain is that thousands of people visit every year, and many report experiences that can't be explained. Whether that's proof of the paranormal or proof of the power of suggestion is up to you to decide.
And that's kind of the beauty of it. The museum exists in that liminal space between entertainment and genuine paranormal investigation, and it forces you to question what you believe. So, we want to go, obviously.
I really want to go.
We've said.
It's on our list.
It is. And how much of it do you believe? Well, let's start with Zak Bagans.
Like, we've heard stuff.
Yeah.
Like, obviously not heard stuff because we don't know the bloke. Do you know what I mean?
Hey, Zak, if you're listening.
No, there's stuff that, like, like, I like him. I liked Ghost Adventures.
Yeah.
The beginning seasons.
Yeah.
But then, as you got on, it just felt like... And the more I'd learn about the paranormal, the more I was watching his programmes going, that can't be happening.
Yeah, no.
That's not real. That, like... It was one of them, but then it's like you could say that about any paranormal program.
Yeah, we've said this in a previous podcast, and we've said it before in previous episodes. I think Zak Bagans started out genuine.
Yeah.
And I think over time it became more entertainment than genuine.
Yeah.
And that's usually the way people go. Yeah.
But that's fine.
On the flip side, you know. Yeah, he's very successful in it, but now you have to wonder: is he still genuine about it, or is he just living off the money now and doing what he can to make more of it, or whatever? Or does he still want the truth type thing?
Yeah.
So it's hard to, because like we were saying, you get YouTubers who do the ghost hunting stuff, and if they start getting successful. The genuine side of them starts to fade.
Yeah, starts going.
Because they're now making money, and now it's more of we need to do an episode because we need to get that cash and that revenue in and blah blah blah.
Yeah. Let's add this knock here. Let's put this up there. No, it's not going to be any different. It's
not just doing
it
because you're trying to be genuine. I suppose it's hard to stay genuine, isn't it?
Yeah, because then it's like we've always said. It's like when you're actually investigating. You might not get anything, or you might not get a response for a good hour.
Yeah.
With anything, you could be sitting there all night, and then it could be half an hour before you go, and you start getting a shitload of activity.
Yeah.
Or you don't know, and it's one of them. It's like, so when the Ghost Adventure programs were doing it, it's like, is it real? Because the amount of knocks you were getting, you don't get that. Yeah. That's not when you actually go and do a paranormal investigation. It's not like you see in the shows. It's like they've all edited out.
Yeah.
They're edited so much, and it's because you're not going to sit around and
it could be hours
before you get anything. Yeah. So, yeah,
it's hard. But
I do want to go though.
Oh yeah, 100% want to go.
And that's because he is Zak Bagans. Do you know what I mean? It's because he's made
the empire that he's made, hasn't he?
And I don't think it for him. I think he's done good.
And I don't understand the criticism of it, saying that. I mean, at the end of the day,
it's an attraction.
It's a fucking museum, which is an attraction.
It is an attraction. So yeah, if it's going to be a bit,
you're saying that you go to a history museum and they've got old like medievalish music playing. You know, when you're looking at armour and stuff and. Oh, what they're trying to do is they're just trying to make it more exciting. Yes.
Well, yeah, because it's a museum.
That's the fucking point. Otherwise, it'd be boring as fuck.
It'd be boring as hell.
So, I don't understand why you wouldn't want.
Yeah, I know.
A bit of creepy music, a bit of darkness, a bit of
because it's called Haunted Museum.
You'd want it to.
It's like it's like what do you expect if you go on like a ghost train ride? Yeah. What if you went in there and it was all bloody rainbows and bloody hearts? Like, well, this isn't scary, is it? You need it. You need to set the... Do you know what I mean? You need to set the atmosphere, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. It's like going on a haunted... Like on a ghost train, but without any music or anything.
Yeah.
Just a ghost popping out. Just that, a skeleton jumps out, but it's just... There's no music, there's no sound effects, there's no
mist,
fog
machine,
there's no lights.
No nothing.
It's just you'll just be on this
build-up
going, oh, right, yeah, this is shit.
Yeah, there'd be nothing. So
I don't
it's exactly the same.
Yeah, you have to.
I think I like the fact what he's done with it, for it to, because it is a museum at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that he's done something different.
Well, it brings people like us that are interested in this kind of thing.
And there's history towards it.
Gives them a place for them to go and see pretty much as much haunted-y, weird objects that you're probably going to get in one place.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, I'm probably going to, if we do get to go. When we get to go, not say it. When we get to go.
Oh, okay. Gotta make the podcast big. If you're not subscribed, then
push that subscribe button.
Share it with your friends.
I think I'd like the serial killer room. I think that would be interesting.
Yeah, because you're obsessed with serial killers.
I'm not obsessed with them.
it's the reason
It's
why
just interesting.
every finale episode of our season
Is a serial killer episode.
Because of you.
Because I am interested. Yeah, I'm not obsessed, but
I know, right?
no, I think it would be interesting.
What about the ethics of displaying torture victim photos?
Oh, I don't like that. But then I also think victims need a voice
Yeah.
in that aspect, because I always feel like with serial killers,
Well, that's just, I mean, it's obviously, it depends what,
the victims are very rarely mentioned.
it does depend what context we're looking in, because I'm pretty sure if you were looking at photos of war, and you're seeing, a battlefield with dead bodies on it,
That'd be classed
people
as
will be
history.
alright.
Yeah,
But if it's something like this, it's not alright.
yeah.
I don't know. You'd have to, I don't know which pictures they are and what they're like, but, I mean, don't know until you know, do you?
Don't know until you know.
So if anyone wants to fund myself and Claire going over to Las Vegas, that would be very much appreciated. Thank you.
Well, no, so what do you guys think?
What do you think?
Do you want to go and visit?
Or have you visited?
Or have you visited? If you have visited, please let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know and let us know what it's like. And if you had a heart attack or
Brilliant. Nice,
if you had heart palpitations,
Yeah,
if
let
you
us
felt
know-
sick,
let us
if
know
you
your
were
medical
dizzy.
history.
Yeah, let us know your medical history.
And if you do want to, you can contact us on all our social media and also go over and follow us on there as well.
You
and
can
you can
indeed.
email us at
What is our email address actually?
tilldeathparapod.
tilldeathparapod@gmail.com.
See, I remembered it this time.
I know, I forgot. I
And
usually
you forgot
remember
it.
it.
And
Yeah.
you usually remember it. That's why I pointed to you and stopped.
Yeah. But there you have it, the complete story of Zak Bagans' Haunted Museum from the Wagner Mansion construction in 1938 to its current status as America's most haunted destination.
If you want to visit like us, then head to thehauntedmuseum.com to book yourself some tickets. It's, like I said, located at 600 East Charleston Boulevard in Las Vegas, Nevada. But fair warning, tickets often sell out weeks or months in advance, so plan accordingly.
Plan accordingly, guys. And you can also watch the Haunted Museum series on Discovery Plus and Max, and check out the various Ghost Adventures episodes filmed there for more paranormal evidence.
Make sure you're following us on all our social medias for any updates, behind the scenes content, and to let us know, have you visited the Haunted Museum? And if you did you experience anything paranormal?
And if you're not already subscribed to the Till Death Paranormal podcast, hit the subscribe button. We've got more haunted locations and more haunted stories coming your way.
We do indeed. And remember to rate and review us on whatever platform you're listening to us on. It really helps us and other paranormal fans to find the show.
It does indeed, and make sure you stay away from all them cursed dolls and everything else, because we don't want you having a heart attack, do
Well,
we?
we do not. And if you're going to Las Vegas, maybe spend your money on blackjack instead of signing a waiver to enter a haunted mansion.
Nah, there's no fun in that, though.
There is no fun in that.
And remember, not all stories have an end.
Said I do and now we're stuck, going through life without much luck.